Welcome back to the Living Decks. We have finished up our time in the 3DS era, and we have found ourselves in Generation 8, jumping into Pokemon Shield. As you can see, we got about 93% of the way done with Generation 7, and we're going to be cleaning up more of Gen 7 as we move through Generation 8. I haven't done anything too crazy with overview of where I can catch stuff. For these first few streams, we're just kind of gonna lay it back, like take it laid back and just kind of move through as we go. I also have not put any thought into who I want my starter to be. So I'm gonna be honest with you, we're probably just gonna choose a random starter. Oh shoot, I wasn't supposed to press continue. I do have a save already open here that I had to do for when I got a, for one of the shiny things I redeemed last time. I don't remember how to... Oh, shoot. I'm gonna have to Google this. Alright, we are back. We are selecting our character from the lineup screen. Of course, we gotta be named Wiz. 'Tis who we are. Alright, that is correct. Registration complete. It's been a while since I've played through Generation 8. There's not a lot I remember about it other than being pants with directions. That's really the highlight of this game I remember. And the music. The music in Generation 8 was so much fun. Welcome to the wonderful world of Pokemon. Our beloved Galar region is a wonderful place with thriving nature, beautiful cities, and many Pokemon with which we share our lives. And as you know, our society is able to thrive thanks to the help of these mysterious creatures we call Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon are all around us, in the sea, in the sky, and even with us in our towns. Just want a post-apocalyptic Pokemon game where they are not allowed in the towns because they're evil. I don't know. And those who choose to raise and train Pokemon to do battle and compete, we call Pokemon trainers. Yeah, Pokemon trainers, we love them. Oh, but I'm getting carried away. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rose, and it's a pleasure to be here. Now turn your gaze to the Galar region's greatest Pokemon trainer, your undefeated champion. It's time for Champion Leon's exhibition. Oh my gosh, exhibition match, not an expedition match. Wow, look at that cape. All his sponsors. A true star of the pitch. I really enjoy Galar's vibe. I still hold out that Pokemon Sword and Shield was a lot of fun. It is so much fun. Your pristine record goes away. Oh, you don't know. You know I don't lose battles, Ron. Charizard, you're kicking it off with a Dynamax already, Leon? Wow. Just really going out the gate with the Dynamax. Incredible. And a great little opening credit, or a great little opening scene. A lot of fun. Good old Wooloo. The best character ever. I still do love how when, like, in Pokemon games and new generations, it's very rare that you have, like, an actual Pokemon from that generation in your house. It's always from something earlier. Oh, wow. An actual friend that rings the doorbell and doesn't just barge in. Hello, hello! Well, I'm still barged in. Oh, that's your, is that your flash new phone, Wiz? That your flash new phone? That's just... Were you watching Lee's exhibition match on it? Bet you can't cheer him on with your hands full. You know, the only way to properly cheer on Lee would be to use his famous Charizard pose. Care to show it to us? Ah, didn't expect to see you here today, dear. Isn't this the big day? Yeah, that's exactly why I came running over to get Wiz. Never mind watching the match now. I got it recording at home anyways. I record all my brother's matches. Come with me, Wiz. He should be here any minute. And Lee always brings presents when he visits, so I wouldn't forget that bag if I were you. So wait, Lee is currently... So we're not watching this live then, if Leon's about to show up there, right? We just aren't watching it live. So we're also watching a recording. Rushing off in that state, Wiz. Didn't Hop say you should bring your bag? I saw it in your room. And don't forget to grab a hat for the weather. Always got to grab a hat for the weather. Always. Also, this bag has to be incredibly uncomfortable. Gotta be. Great little Pikachu. It's a plush of the Pokemon Pikachu. It's super soft to the touch. It's the latest video game console. It's sitting by the telly. Well, it isn't. Pikachu's sitting by the telly, but, you know, I appreciate you. Also, I really love this this art of Eevee using the colors of Jolteon. That's so much fun. I want that. I want so much of this art that's just randomly in there. So good. So much fun. We gotta go explore the woods at some point. I remember that. I remember that's important. I think that's after we get our starter, though. Which, again, I still have no idea. I think I'm honestly just gonna... I was gonna say flip a coin, but that doesn't really work for a 3 choice. We'll probably just have the robot choose. Have a look at you, Wiz. That old bag looks like it could pull you over. At least we know it should hold anything Lee might bring, even if it's as big as Snorlax. Like, I don't think we could hold a Snorlax, actually. Wooloo. But what's it doing there? Probably wants to go explore the woods. If I had to guess. Hey, you silly Wooloo, I see what you're up to. Don't go using tackle on the fencing. Now you listen. No going past that fence. Everyone knows there's scary Pokemon living in the slumbering weld. So why do we live next to it then? Now that that's taken care of, how about it, Wiz? Let's race. Bet I can make it to my house first. What with you lugging that big old bag? And you getting a head start. Your head start certainly helps. I remember playing this on stream the first time when it came out and just being so excited and impressed of just like all the random Pokemon just popping up and appearing in the background. So much fun. So exciting. I feel like they should have like a Rotom fridge. Mom, is he here? Ah, there you are at last, Hop. Oh, and you brought along Wiz. Hello, dear. Yeah, but where's Lee? Have you got him crammed in a cupboard? He's still not here yet for the 100th time. Honestly, Hop, you must learn some patience. He's probably just arrived at the station in Wedgest. That's where I'm going. You know Lee is hopeless with directions. I'll make sure he doesn't get lost on the way. Oh, will you? Yes, that'll probably be for the best. You come with, Wiz. We still never met my big bro, right? You can't miss out on your chance to be the undefeated champion. I'll whiff you out on the route. I suppose it's the route. I bet those Wooloo have finally moved out of the way. Oh, I can see them all down there. Let's get a move on. Only remember, Wiz, wild Pokemon come out of nowhere if you walk through patches of tall grass. I got my Wooloo with me, so I'm ready for battles against wild Pokemon, of course. But not you, Wiz, so we'll steer clear of the tall grass as we go. I think going from this into Scarlet and Violet and just tall grass not really being a thing anymore, very, very cool. Bum, bum. I was probably supposed to talk to Hop back there, but I'm just going to keep going. I guess I probably could have talked to Hop back there. Probably would have told me about the tall grass. Can do that too. I like that he just comes out and poses while all these people clap, and he's just like, I'm just gonna stand here. Hello, hello, Weshers. Your champion Leon is back. I promise I'll keep doing my best to deliver the greatest battles for you all to watch. It's our unbeatable champion, Leon. You and the Charizard are the greatest. Yeah, well, thank you for that. I hope you all carry on training up your Pokemon and never shy from battle. Then come challenge me for the champion title. We're on it. We've all been working on our battle skills just like you taught us to, Lee. But that Charizard of yours is too strong for the likes of us to take on. Too true. That Charizard is blazingly strong. But other Pokemon can be strong as well. That's why I want the strongest of challengers to fill the gym challenge and come battle me. My wish is for Galar's trainers to work together to become the strongest in all the world. Rawr. Rawr indeed, Charizard. Lee! Up? Ah, so my #1 fan in all the world has come out of his way to pick me up. Look at you, Hop. I reckon you've grown exactly 1.25 inches since the last time I saw you. Bingo, that's the sort of shopper that's kept you undefeated so long, eh, Lee? And those bright eyes over here. I've got it. You must be Wiz, am I right? I've heard loads about you from my little brother. I'm the Galar region's greatest ever Pokemon champion and a massive Charizard fan, too. People call me the unbeatable Leon. Come on, Lee. And you, Wiz, I bet I can beat the both of you back home. And that Hop, always wanting to be the best, isn't he? With a proper rival of his own, I bet he'd push himself to become something truly special. Probably not. Well, everyone, I bid you farewell for today, but don't you fret. I'll always be around to make sure everyone in Galar can have a champion time. Love a good champion time. Well, Leon, what are you doing for the poor? Like you doing any charity matches? Come on, Lee, you promised us a present, so out with it. You brought Wiz and me a Pokemon. Yeah, you did, didn't you? I know you must have. Right then, the greatest gift from the greatest champion. It's showtime, everyone. So in my original playthrough, I ended up picking Score Bunny, because they're just the best. But I'm also a big fan of Sobble, and Grookey's there. Grookey's for sure there. The grass type, Grookey. The fire type, Score Bunny. And the water type, Sobble. I do like that they just go off and go into their own areas. It's a lot of fun. And I think Score Bunny's really fun with the whole soccer type thing. It's great. Oh no, Score Bunny. They got you. They had water on you. Oh, don't cry. Don't cry, Saw. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. You'll have a glow up soon. Alright, line up, everyone. Alright, so realistically here, I think we're honestly just going to random choice pick it. Because I don't really know which one I want as a starter. And we're just going to kind of go from there. I already got my Wooloo after all. So I think we're just going to random choice it. Grookey will be 1, Score Bunny will be 2, and Sobble will be 3, and we'll just call out and have Alexa pick a number 1 through 3. You sure? But are you sure that's the number? You don't, Alexa, stop. You don't want it to be 2 or 3? Okay. She didn't want it to be 2 or 3, so she picked 1. So, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's the first Pokemon in the Galar Dex. So it's perfect. It's perfect. We'll really kick it off strong, you know? Hey, we've got ourselves a Grookey. We don't technically have a Pokédex yet in this game, but they are acquired. That is our 799th Pokemon to be added to the Living Dex. That is Grookey. And they've been added to our party as well. Our first Gen 8 Pokemon. And we'll end up getting Score Bunny and Sobble as well. We'll get some eggs for my sword save and send them over. So it'll be Grookey for you. Nice one. Then I'll go with Sobble. You're mine. I'm aiming to be the next champion, so be ready. You and I will be doing some serious training. I bet you will, Hop. That's why I brought along these Pokemon for you and Wiz. So the two of you can battle and train and grow stronger together to try and reach me. And then poor Score Bunny he has no friends. And you'll come with me. Charizard will show you the ropes. He's strict, but he's real strong and real kind too. Hey, it works out, you know, a fire type for your fire type. Works out. Alright, enough of all this trainer nonsense for one night. Dinner's ready, children. Bring along your Pokemon and let's all eat. Go. Nice cookout. Scorbunny's over there getting shown the ropes by Charizard. Some giant skewers. The next day. You spent the whole night with that new partner of yours, right, Hop? You two getting along right? Understanding one another? Maybe even built up a bit of love? Of course I have, Lee. Wiz made fast friends with Groki, too. Then listen up, new trainers. Believe in yourself and your Pokemon. If you trust in one another and carry on battling side by side long enough, then someday, you might even become worthy rivals for me, the unbeatable champion. What are you looking for, Lee? I'm the one who'll be coming to challenge you. If you think Wiz might be able to challenge you, then I guess he'll be my first rival. But I'm not planning to lose to him and miss out on my chance to be the unbeatable champion. Just having a Pokemon with you doesn't make you a real trainer, you know? Proper trainers raise their Pokemon up to first-rate battle, too, as well. Oh, and you think you're worthy of calling yourself such a proper trainer already, Hop? Guess I'll be the judge of that. Let's see how you handle yourself in a battle against your friend, if he's up to it. What do you say? Willing to and ready to take on Hop in the first ever Pokemon battle of your life? I guess. Believe in your partner Pokemon and care for them too, with all your heart. Do these two things and I'm certain you'll learn to choose the moves that suit your Pokemon. More importantly, to have a champion time battling with them. I can't wait to have a champion time. Read all the books, yep. You've for sure done all of that. I really think it's his stylized. He needs to change up the way he loosens up his arm. It's just not loose enough. Pokemon battle it is then, and I've got two partners with me. Yes, so you have an advantage. You're just immediately telling me how you have an advantage. You're immediately pointing out how you have more Pokemon than I have. Nice little Dackle. I mean, we do have, you know, the advantage in their Wooloo being level 3, but, like, is that really an advantage? Come on now. Wooloo fainted. Oh no, poor Wooloo. Grew up to level 6. We got Branch Poke. This is just a stupid move. It's not over. I've added another trusty ally to my team. I want to know how Hop got his original Wooloo. Like, did Leon catch it for him? Or did he catch it himself? Like, how did that work out? Super effective. Did you already know about type advantages? Yeah. This is like my eighth game, buddy. Actually, my 9th. Because we played Ultra Sun. Like, or Ultra Moon, we went through the Ultras. A critical hit. Well, a critical hit? What kind of beginner's luck is that? The kind you just don't have, Hop. You're just not cut out for this. You beat my 2 Pokemon with your 1. You and that Grookey are too much. That immediately gave me 400 Pokédollars. Nice. Well, that was a shock. Guess I know now why Lee thought he should give you a Pokemon too. You and your Pokemon all fought hard. Made me almost want to let that Charizard out and join in on the fun. Good effort out there, Grookey. Why don't I get you all sorted? You Wiz, real promise. In fact, I got a favor to ask you. Be a real rival to Hop, would you? Push him and make both of you stronger. I already want to get stronger and stronger. You've seen me in battle now, Lee, so come on, you gotta let me take on the Pokemon gyms. You? Join the gym challenge? You think you're ready for the single greatest competition in the Galar region? No putting the cart before the something, I skipped it. If that's really what you want to do, you two have a whole lot you need to learn about Pokemon. Especially your friend Wiz. Before you think about getting gym badges, best to think about getting a Pokédex. Trainer's Pokédex helps them learn lots of things about Pokemon out there, including their strengths. But it's more about a collection of data, you know? It's a record of a trainer's love and passion of Pokemon training. Right, we'll get it. Pokédex is yeah, we're on it. Looks like it's off to the Pokemon Research Lab for you and me, Wiz. That's the kind of enthusiasm a trainer needs. I'll let the professor know to expect you. I'm going to be the next champion, so completing a simple Pokédex will be nothing. Just another page in the tale of my legend. You'd probably go tell your mom that we're heading out, though. I do feel like compared, like, going through all of these games, compared through the first 3, you kind of just got your Pokemon and started. There was no giant preamble of, like, story, I guess, which seems to be It isn't a bad thing. It isn't a bad thing. But there is definitely a lot more of a process you have to go through in the newer games before you can actually really get started in earnest. But the plan today is really to at least make it through the first gym. We'll see what we get on further that. But to get through the first gym and hopefully catch a handful of Pokemon. Something we have going for us that we didn't really have in the Ultra Moon kickoff is every Pokemon we come across is a new Pokemon. Whereas when we started Ultra Moon, a lot of them were Pokemon we had already caught. So we weren't making constant increases to our living dex total. So obviously today we'll at least break 800, which is pretty exciting. Further than that, I don't know how far we plan to climb that scale today. But I am excited that we'll at least pass 800 today. That's pretty hype. Bum, bum. Just getting some early XP gains here. Good old Rookidee. Rookidee has a really good evolution line. There aren't many like regional birds that I dislike. For the most part, I really enjoy most of the region. I can't think of one that I don't like. Because Gen 1 had Pidgey, solid. Gen 2, did Gen 2 have a new... I don't think Gen 2 had a new bird. I want to say Gen 3 was what, Tuelo? Or did they have someone else specific that I'm blanking on? I guess I could Google it. Pokemon regional birds. What is each? I guess they also had Hoothoot. Yeah, Gen 2's I guess was Hoothoot, which I guess is probably the only one I don't super care for. Gen 3 had Swale and Halo. Gen 4 had Staraptor, which I really love. Gen 5 had I'm blanking on its name, Unfezant, which I feel like of all of them is probably the most like eh. Then we had Fletchling, which was great. Toucanon, which was great. Corviknight, which was great. Honestly, big fan of them. Queen, welcome on in. How are you doing today? Hope all is well with you and the cosmos. Just the music in this area is so good. Gen 8, I really enjoyed, honestly, a lot of Gen 8. Its music, so good. So good. But I honestly would put Gen 8 pretty high up on my list of favorite games. Or favorite Pokemon games. I keep saying at some point I want to sit down and do like a tier list of them all. Maybe I'll do that as I finish up the living decks. What in the... Since we will have gone through every generation or every region, maybe that'll be a good time to like sit back and like rank every game. Which won't be every game, it'll be like ranking Gen 1s and the Gen 2s and so on and so forth. My personal favorite region is Gen 6 since it was the first one I played, so I'm incredibly biased. Hey, but I mean, that's all we are, it's all biases. What? The move had no effect. My first gen was Gen 3, then Gen 4. No, Gen 3, then the Fire Red, then Gen 4. So, I'm more biased to Generation 4 than I am 3 and 1. But that's probably what we'll do after we do this. We'll do a tier list. After we finish the living decks as a whole, we'll tier list out all the generations / regions / games. Like ORAVs will hold separate than Generation 3. So on and so forth. Whoa! Off the top of my head, I couldn't even tell you what my least favorite generation would be. But having finished Gen 7 in last week's stream, I have now played every single mainline Pokemon game. Up, whiz! Well, Lee, how'd you manage to find your way here? You're pants with directions. You always get lost. Oh, nice to hear from the little brother who had me worried sick. I've been waiting for you two, and you never showed. Of course I came looking for the both of you. Wait, where's the Wooloo? We were trying to rescue him. Charizard's just over there just munching on him. Little champ's just fine. Took courage to come in here. I'll say I can explain why you did. You did good, Hop. Oh, at least the Wooloo's alright. Shoot, that mad Pokemon. It was crazy. Yeah, it was a crazy Pokemon. So wild. Alright, let's go get that Pokédex and start this battle. The battle being me versus the Galar region. Which we have so much to do in the Galar region. We are going through... I plan to clean up a lot of the earlier generations by the time we finish this game. I know I said that a lot in Gen 7, which we did. We cleaned up a lot of the earlier generations then too. But once we finish this, I'll have to look at a handful of things. But I believe when we finish Gen 8, the only thing that should be left to do is Gen 9. Other than forms. Because there are going to be some forms that we don't get done until Gen 9, just because they'll be easier. Once we get some Pokeballs, we'll come back through here and catch some of these things up. Like I said, I haven't really put any effort into our document yet about where we can catch different things. I'm gonna just kind of rock through it, at least in this first stream, and probably in the second and third stream as well. And then we'll go back and place what all we've missed and where we can catch certain things. And then for regionals, we obviously have all of our regionals to catch as well. And then so many forms that we'll try and catch in this game as well. Yeah, a lot of Generation 8 is going to be cleanup. Level 8! Level up. Pardon me, Rookidee. We found a potion. I do remember just our first time going through this and just having wild Pokemon flying around and moving around, just so wild. And now go and look at like Scarlet and Violet and just how much, like, I'm very excited for, and I know like people still talk about like the graphics aren't great, and I have never argued that the graphics in Pokemon are incredible, but it's never really what I've come to Pokemon for. But I am really excited for what Generation 10 is going to look like at this point, because I can only imagine it's going to be very cool. I hope. Bowwalk. What a good boy. Look at that great dog. What does it say, Leon? Looking for another info on another never-before-seen Pokemon? I wish you'd stop with these outlandish requests. Could not remember her name for the life of me. Sonya? Is it Sonya? Good to see you too, Yampa. Yampa here is a real champ when it comes to helping you find your way around. You know I rescued plenty of times back in the day when I got lost on the road. It is Sonya. Ah, there we go. What can I say? Well, I like the way she cooks. She makes food you can gobble down in a flash. I'm sure you could say something nicer. Did you forget we were rivals during our gym challenge? It wasn't just Yamper helping you out. I did too. Anyway, nice to meet you. Name's Sonia, and I'm the professor's assistant. This is Wiz. He's a new Pokemon trainer. Send him on the right path, would you? Alright, bye, I guess. Who does he think I am? He's always got his head in the clouds. It's no wonder he gets lost all the time. Looks like you got a Rotom phone. Hey there, Rotom. Rotom phones are handy little things, aren't they? They got a map and navigation tool. That said, Leon still gets lost, so... sorry, do you know a lot about Pokemon? Yes. Please do not explain anything to me. Yep, thanks for the Pokédex. Yep, will do. I'll let your gran know for sure. Hey, we've got our Pokédex! Yeah, we did it! So it's Pokemon Lab, that means you got a Pokédex. I love talking to trainers and giving them useful stuff. Hey, thanks for the potion. Thanks for that. Uh-huh. Knowledge is power, for sure. Thanks. Thanks, bud. Okay. I can't remember where we get our first grouping of Pokeballs from. I don't think we've gotten them yet, right? Oh, shoot, we have gotten them. Big yikes. We for sure already got Pokeballs. Bum, bum. Alright, let's head back up here and catch a few new members of the team. Then let's grab a Wooloo. Really just kick things off strong. Wooloo does evolve. I don't remember what level Wooloo evolves at, so we'll go ahead and catch 2 of them and just pop one of them into the PC. Just to make things easier down the road, we'll keep this one on our team until it levels up. That's honestly what I need to go through and update in our sheet, is really just levels that things evolve at first. But I want to make the best of the handful of Pokeballs that we've got. This at least has Stab. This is also the generation now that we have a lot easier, like it just shows us after we've encountered that stuff is effective. The Switch games really started making things so much simpler with knowing what was effective and what wasn't effective. Which I guess is another way of saying it made the games easier. But I don't like that. I like to say it made the games more accessible, for one. Simpler. And I didn't have to rely so much on previous knowledge, which I just don't have. Hey, what a great Pokemon to clock in as our 800th Pokemon to be added to the living dex. What a mon indeed. We've added in Wooloo. Check him off right there. You'll love to see it. No nickname for that Wooloo. No nickname. We will go heal up here at the Pokemon Center, and then we'll come back down. And we do have some money, so we can pick a bit more. I'm a bit annoyed since I've already memorized the entire type matchup. See, that's something I wish I had done better. But I never got into it. I wouldn't say it's wasted knowledge, because now you can at least use it when you go back and play old stuff, or if you play... if I don't know if you're like big into playing like different ROMs and stuff. Level with me, is this your first time at Pokemon Center? Of course not. Yeah, don't tell me anything. I'm okay. I'm good. Because like now, like when I go back and replay stuff on the DS or the Game Boy, I don't know. That's why I had to print out a type chart and put it above my face cam, so that way I can like reference the type chart. I love the fact that I don't have to do that now. Can I buy Pokeballs yet? No. How do I already have 30 grand? What? Okay. I'll just go ahead and buy up some stuff that we also, I can already buy revives. That's wild that I can already buy revives. No, I don't want to buy 10 revives. I'll buy 5 revives. Buy 10 more of those, and then the rest of this money I'll hold on to until I can start purchasing Pokeballs. That's wild that you start with that much money. I want to immediately go blow it in the clothing shop to get myself that cool Arcanine t-shirt. That's where I immediately want to go blow all the money. But no, I've never been good with type matchups other than the most basic of type matchups, like water beats fire, fire beats grass, grass beats water. Otherwise, I just kind of make it up as I go. For you, how many is in your line, Squab? You just go to Gradient? Yeah. We'll catch 2 of you as well. Box 1. Bum-ba-dum. Hey, our 801st Pokemon to be added to the Living Dex. It's Squavit. Join in our early Generation 8 Partey. Their data has been added to the Pokédex, and their mark has been checked. No nickname for them. Rookity, come here. Let's go ahead and grab another. Another one. Not very effective. That's perfect because we definitely got 6 levels on him. Hoping this just leaves him right in the... Okay, never mind. I was hoping that was going to put him like right at the tail end of the yellow. It did not do that. Probably should have just went with a scratch. Hey, there we go. And they didn't even damage me. Even better. I don't think I've ever noticed with Rookity before, because I don't think maybe I commented on it last time, but the fact that their eye is just like the little half, but like the eyeball like sticks out, the red piece, that's so scary. Like, because when it blinks, it all goes inside. That's wild. Absolute wild. Hey, and that right there is our 802nd Pokemon to be added to the Living Dex with our capture of Rookity. And we will go ahead and check them off in the spreadsheet as well. Alright, so in Route 1, like I said, we can go ahead and catch another Wooloo and another Squavit, just so we don't have to come back and catch another one of them later once they evolve. I want to say Wooloo evolves like in upper 20s or lower 30s. I don't know why, but 34 just really sticks out to me as their evolution level. Wooloo. Wooloo evolves at level 24, so I was right in the 4 being a part of it. Evolves at level 24. They probably, obviously, won't make that evolution happen today. And what about Squavit? And then Squavit, the other friend we caught, they also evolved at level 24. Oh, so perfect. Both of them evolve at 24. Rookity, I want to say, is closer, like 14. $18 and $38. They also, all 3 of them have really cool shinies. I like all 3 of their shinies. So this is not a new entry to the Living Dex, of course. This is just a new catch. This will be what we throw into the PC. So not a new entry to the Living Dex, just a catch. Alright, what did we need to catch another, because we only have 1 Pokeball left. We'll just catch another Squavit, just so I have those out of the way. And then we'll come back and eventually get another Rookity and everything. I assume after we talk to the professor, we'll be able to purchase more Pokeballs as we move to Route 2. Yeah, just the whole like look of the wild fights and everything in this game. I really enjoyed Generation 8. I was a big fan of this generation. Which, I don't know, it might have been because it was my first gen that, like, I played, like, as an actual, like, adult, like, streaming and everything. That might add to it. I just really enjoy it. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, we're gonna toss this Wooloo and Squavit into the PC to get out of my... Oh, shoot, I also just remembered. I had a whole video I was supposed to show you guys at the top of the stream that I forgot to show. Oh, that's awkward. There was a whole video I was supposed to start this stream with the process of like moving Pokemon over to Pokemon Home. Ah, shoot, I really forgot about that. That is definitely something I forgot about. Alright, our Wooloo's in, and our Squavit is in. It's fine. Because it's on my other computer. We'll kick off next stream with that video, probably. Did I heal? I did not. We'll kick off next stream with that video. Our team of 4 as we head out and begin our journey. Hopefully. We just gotta deal with Hop a little bit more. Been thinking if you're Pokemon training, you must be trying the gym challenge. Yep. I sure do. I sure do. Alright, yeah, let's do it. Can't catch anything on this next route, but let's do it. Hey, I see their house. I was thinking, just the way this region flowed, I still really, I really like the evolution of this into Generation 9, where it's just a lot more open and you can kind of go wherever you want to. Really nice. I'm here to teach you how. You need to catch Pokemon. Buddy, I have caught 5 Pokemon. I don't need you to catch me anything. Teach me anything. Maybe some more Pokeballs. In return, all I ask to catch plenty of Pokemon. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, please give me some more Pokeballs. 20! 20! Thank you. Thank you for 20. Good way to start. I'm gonna catch loads of had I not caught Pokemon at this point? Does he teach you how to catch Pokemon? I actually don't remember. I actually don't remember if he teaches you how to catch Pokemon there, if you had not already. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and catch our other Rookidee that we need to catch. So that way the one that we currently have on our team. I just randomly threw a Pokeball, didn't even attack. Just that easy. Just that easy. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Like I said, not a new entry to the Living Dex. Just a second Rookidee. Hey, that's a new Pokemon there, though. Nickit. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Which this is another one of, it's just a 2-part evolution line, so we're gonna catch 2 of them on this route, and kind of go from there. Should make it a whole lot easier down the line of not having to go back and like catch stuff, at least in the start. But that's really my plan here, is to try and make this as easy for future me as possible. Which is why I'm like, we probably won't make a ton of progress story-wise today, because we have so many Pokemon to catch as we start moving through here. Speaking of catching, that was our 803rd Pokemon to be caught and added into the Living Dex. And that's Nickit. Checked off right there. You'll love to see it. No nickname for thee. What level do they evolve at? They evolve at level 18. A lot of 18 evolutions right here. Also has a really pretty shiny. I've never actually looked at this Pokemon shiny before. It's actually a really fun shiny. I really like it. Let's see if another one appears. Oh. Get a nice regional. Popped off. Bum bum bum. A regional that does have an evolution as well. These regionals I also have in no specific order here. They're just kind of thrown in here. I need to go through and actually put them probably in Pokédex order, just to make it a little bit better for future me to understand what I'm looking at. So this is not an entry for our living dex. This is an entry for our forms and regional. That is our 49th entry in there. And we can go ahead and check off Zigzagoon. So we do need 2 of these, because we do need Linoon. We also need 3 of them because it also has an evolution in Generation 8 that was added to it with... Gosh, Obstagoon, right? Yeah, Obstagoon. So, you know, we got that going. So many things. Oh, shoot, I should have added them to my party and sent my second Rookidee away. That's what I should have done. That's what I should have done, but I forgot. That happens. Next time we catch something new, we'll do that. I forgot our Grookey is paralyzed, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure we will fight through. Well, we did not fight through. We did not power through. In fact, we got smacked down. We got hit down and said, no, don't participate. Don't be part of the action. I should have written down all this information when I was looking this stuff up earlier about what level these Pokemon evolved at. Nickit was level 18. Pretty learned Hone Claws. No nickname for you. Things can go to the box. We'll organize it once we get to our next box. We got our first gym, or I almost said our first gym trainer. They're not our first gym trainer. We got our first regular trainer. I do have paralyzed heals that I did purchase for myself. Let's get rid of this paralyzation. Bum bum bum. Now here's the other thing I need to consider. Do I have to purchase the DLC again? Because I bought the expansion pass for my Pokemon Sword. Do I have to repurchase it for my Pokemon Shield? Or do I just own the DLC? I don't know. I don't know if I have to repurchase it. I hope not. I don't want to. I just realized it when I paused it that it was down there at the bottom. I think I can check. I don't want to have to buy it a second time. Looks like I do have to rebuy it. That's unfortunate. That's real unfortunate. That's okay. Alright, we got anything hiding over here? Some Pokeballs. Choodle! Ah, what a great Pokemon that Choodle is. What a good turtle. Good turtle, Choodle. They had these first couple routes are loaded with new Pokemon. Oh shoot, is this gonna kill? No, it's level 7. Nice. I did not remember how much these first routes had like so many Pokemon like just added to the front of it. Where's Choodle at? Hey, we've done it. Our 804th Pokemon to be added to the living dex. We've done it. Wooloo also learned Copycat. And we'll head over to here, and we will check mark off Joodle. We've done it. Nope, I did not want to give them a nickname. I lied. We will add them to our party, and we will send the second Rookity away. Alright, and then what level do you evolve at? Wanted to run over before those Rookities attacked me. Evolves at level 22. I don't know about you, but they evolve at level 22. How many Pokemon evolve at level 22? And is it enough? I did not mean to hit scratch. And is it enough for me to do an entire Taylor Swift parody song about evolving at level 22? Is there? Do I have enough? Are there enough Pokemon that evolve at level 22 for that? Probably. This chair is so loud when I move in it. I don't know if the noise gate ever picks it up though. Yo, shiny pins are appearing. Shiny Pinsar. Thanks for the money. Yo, you're just are you a troll just guarding the gate? Okay, I did not mean to do it. I apologize, buddy. I didn't mean to show up in front of you and do a whole spin move. I did not mean to show up in front of you and do a whole spin. I do apologize. You couldn't beat Hop? Benjamin. Benji, you couldn't beat Hop? Darn, can you believe this? This Benjamin here couldn't beat Hop. And now they think they can show up and challenge me? They think they can... Unfortunate. For them. Unfortunate for them. Strugabug. Strugabug. I thought everyone could beat Hop. I assumed the same. I assumed Hop just showed up and lost. I didn't think they actually won. Fight. Had a decent start. Already 5 Pokemon added. We've caught a lot of others. We're doing great stuff here. We're off. I don't wanna jinx it. We're off to a great start in Generation 8. Much better than our Gen 7 start, which I feel like the first Gen 7 stream was just going through so many cutscenes. There were so many cutscenes for the start of Generation 7's. For Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. This, it at least spreads them out a little bit, walking around and getting to do stuff. Hop starts a fight, instant loses, and the opponent gets like 4 badges. 420, nice. Thanks for the money, Benji. Hop just shows up losing. Like, it's not even a contest or a conversation. It's just like, sorry, bud, you lost. Never played Gen 7. I think I was put off by the idea of no gyms. That's fair. I really enjoyed Gen 7 in hindsight, but it's a slow start. Just with all the different cutscenes and stuff. But I really enjoyed it. Magnolia. Can't wait for the remakes. I'm pretty sure we're gonna skip the Gen 5 and Gen 6 remakes, and we're immediately gonna get Gen 7 remakes. Fairly certain that's what's happening. Miss, already know about Dynamaxing. Absolutely, I know about Dynamaxing. I watch every single Leon's game. They better not skip Gen 6. Nah, they're skipping Gen 6 to get to the Gen 7 remakes, and then they're skipping Gen 8, and they're gonna go ahead and remake Scarlet and Violet. And then they're gonna go back and do a Kanto remake again, and then they'll do Gen 5, and then they'll get to Gen 6. So many different types of tea. I really enjoyed Generation 6. I never got Gen 5 Plus, couldn't afford a 3DS. That's fair. I was really lucky as a kid. Like, by no means, were like, my parents weren't people like we didn't get every new game system and everything. Like the Xbox 360, I remember my brother and I like split that. We got it we got it as like our joint like Christmas gift, which I know is technically our parents purchasing it for us. But then when I wanted one, we'd had a grandmother who had, or a great grandmother who had passed away, and we'd each, because we were really young at the time, so we'd each gotten, they were like, okay, this is the amount of money they left for you, put it in your savings account, and then we're going to give you $500 a piece to spend. And it was right when the first Wii came out, so we both bought a Wii. I have eventually ended up turning around and like 6 or so months later selling it to GameStop and getting my own 360. But as far as like the DSs were, and I don't know if it was because my dad had a Game Boy when he was younger, so it was something he knew and was familiar with, but like we got the original DSs when they came out. I only got the DS Lite because my brother broke my Nintendo DS, and then I got myself my 3DS years later. Yeah, and that's what I'm scared of right now, is because they're talking about that before the end of the year. The current rumor is that they will be announcing the Switch 2. And I'm just like, no, stop. No, I don't care about new hardware. And I know that's the whole thing. You got to get new hardware so you can do new games. You can get stuff that works better and better graphics and all that. But I don't want to buy a Switch 2. I want to do it. I want to do it. Not sure how I got my first Game Boy Color. I said that like I got them when they first came out. I don't know if we actually got the DS when it first came out. I don't even remember what we got it for. I feel like we probably got it for like a Christmas or something. Nintendo DS. The Nintendo DS came out November 21st, 2004. So I had the old blue one. I have it somewhere, but it's broken. So I'll use my current DS for reference. So the bit right here is broken, so my top screen didn't work on it anymore. So it basically just became a Game Boy. I couldn't play DS games on it because I didn't have a top screen that worked. So I just played Game Boy games on it until I got the, which I still have somewhere in here, until I got my DS Lite. And then once I got my DS Lite, I went back to being able to play DS games. Yeah, I've still held on to it for all this time. And then my original Game Boy Advance, which fell on the floor, but it's back there. I still have it too. And then we had a Game Boy SP as well. I held on to all that stuff. Like, got rid of. I don't have that Wii anymore. I still actually do have that 360. It's just in the closet in a box. I could probably sell it and get something for it, which I probably should. I don't use it. The DS Lite and GBA are superior. Honestly, I loved the old Game Boy Advance. The only thing that they aren't superior in is just the backlight. Like that's what we were missing as kids. For being able to to play at night without having to have the stupid little. Do you remember the little worm light that you had to like plug into the top of it so you could see the screen? I love it. Also, how you doing, Rokid? Welcome on in. Ba-da-da-dump. Own those claws. But yeah, I didn't have a GBA. First game was Pearl. Nice. But I remember when we had gotten the Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. We had gotten it from Walmart. I got Fire Red. My brother got Leaf Green. But by the time we left Walmart, you know, just when we were kids, by the time we had left, the sun was already down, so it's dark. So I remember sitting in the back of the car. I brought my Game Boy with me because anytime we were in the car, like, we had our Game Boys. I had my Game Boy with me and I had the package, and I was like, well, I can't play it because it's dark. I can't see anything. And as we all know, if you turn on any interior lights, the police pull you over. It's illegal to have interior lights on in the car while it's driving. So I remember, like, I was looking at it, like, reading the little box while we were, like, driving past streetlights and getting to read a little bit more of it and be like, okay, read a little bit more of it, read a little bit more of it. And I'm just like, I was so excited to get home and play that game. Had the magnifying glass with a built-in light. Oh, I love that. Sam, how you doing? Welcome on in. Good, and you? I'm doing really good. Didn't honestly do a lot today. Yeah, didn't really do a lot today. I never had, like, the original Game Boy. My dad did. He still has it somewhere. I don't know where his original Game Boy is. I'm sure he has it in a box somewhere. But I want to get myself an original Game Boy. I really wanted one when I was making my shadow box that has the Japan releases of yellow, green, red, and blue. I really wanted a Game Boy to put inside of it. But I don't really have any room for it to go in there. But I really wanted to get, like, a broken Game Boy that was just for parts to just, like, have in display in there. But they're expensive. Like, it's like $60-something for a Game Boy. I played Fire Red on an emulator, some sketchy site back in the day. The good old days. And one day when I become super rich, which I tell people this all the time, I just say, when I become super rich. I have no plans for becoming super rich. I'm really holding out that I'm going to find out that I have some unknown, long-lost grandparent somewhere that's, like, a king or something, and they're gonna die and give me, like, a ton of money. I'm just assuming that's gonna happen at some point, right? I mean, this is a simulation. Like, the overlords up there listen, like, if you really want good statistics for your simulation, should make me super rich so I can buy useless stuff that I don't need. Such as the Pikachu edition of the Game Boy. That's what I want. $90 for this thing. This is the Game Boy that I was... this Game Boy Color is so cool. Was so jealous of people who had it. Which by the time I was in school and stuff, I was playing the DS. But I had a friend who had that Game Boy, and, like, we were playing, like, Diamond and Pearl. But, like, this guy had those as well, but was like oh, you know, I'm just replaying Pokemon Red or Pokemon Yellow, and, like, he had that Game Boy, and I'm like, that thing's so cool. And it's my dream to get it. One day I'll buy it. I want more releases like that. But and they do release those, I just never have money for them. And also, like, I don't need to buy I don't know, maybe I'm weird. Of you who have a Switch, how many of you play it docked and how many of you actually play it handheld? I couldn't tell you the last time I played my Switch handheld for longer than, like, at the start of the stream while the countdown was going on. I took my Switch out of my dock to swap the games because I couldn't swap my input over to my HDMI yet. Like, that's the little bit amount. I rarely take my Switch out of its dock. I should just put some stickers on the dock, honestly. You played it handheld when I had it, but got rid of it a few years ago. Fair. You had the Groudon GBA? Wait a second. The Groudon? I've not heard of this. Alright. Groudon. Oop, not Groudon. GBA. Oh, like the... Oh my gosh, there was one for each of them. What? Was it this? There was one for Rayquaza and one for Kyogre. Those are sick. Those are so cool. What? That's so cool. Which I know there's a lot of people who just, like, mod a lot of DS's or a lot of old Game Boys and different stuff now. You got a letter of endorsement. Yes. Which, like I said, like, the SP we had was just the solid black SP. I had the Fire Red 3DS, but it's just the color red. And then I bought myself the Pokeball DS, and I love this thing. I love this stupid thing so much because it's just a cool little Pokeball. It's so much fun. We are still rough around the edges, you're right. But Leon, one day, I'll defeat you in battle. I play mostly docked, but for the better part of last year, I played exclusively handheld, took it off the dock, and placed it on my desk and used a controller. That's fair. My wife, she has the Nintendo Switch Lite, so she can't play against one another. Well, I don't know if you're a great rival, Hop, because she can't play it docked, so she only plays handheld. I'm just like, can't do it anymore. I like more of like a normal style controller in my hand. Thanks for the wishing star. What kind of you trust? Wishing stars, you'll be the greatest trainer. I don't know about that, Hop. So this will come true now. Unfortunately, Hop, you have said your wish out loud, so it's not coming true. I'm sorry. Those wishing stars are composed of a curious sort of rock containing unknown power. They're one of the most precious resources we have in the Galar region. They won't do a thing for you in that state. Give them to me now, and I'll have you sorted. Give us the ability. Let us Dynamax. Want to save your energy for tomorrow's journey. I need a new DS so I can play my Heart Gold again. Oh, I really want to go back and play Heart Gold, Soul Silver. They're so much fun. Although I keep saying the next time I play those, I want to do a Shiny Lock. Which we do have the... I am doing a Shiny Lock soon. I just don't know when that's starting. But we are doing a Shiny Lock at some point of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. That was a sub-goal that we hit. And I do have to do it at some point. Got a few of the shiny event Pokemon. Ooh, that's really cool. Hot take, Dynamax is a lazy gimmick. What is your favorite gimmick, Rokid? Because what at this point we have Mega, we have Z, we have Dynamax, and we have Terastallizing. Am I missing one? Is that just the 4 gimmicks? I can't think of another one. I feel like most people's like go-to is Mega, which I feel like Mega was real done. I feel like Mega was a little lazy in who they chose to let Mega evolve. Like, I will die on the hill that I think it is ridiculous that the Gen 6 starters didn't get Mega evolutions. Like, what? What? It's the generation you introduced Megas to, and you didn't give it to the starters of the region? You brought back the Kanto starters? What? It made no sense, but yeah, Mega absolutely, hands down, the best gimmicks. I like Terastallizing, like it's a fun idea for competitive. I don't love the way it looks, just like with the little hat on top of their head. But I don't know how else you would make it look different and more interesting. I feel like Mega is just really interesting looking. Gigantamaxing is fun because again, it's a new model. So it like looks different, looks exciting and interesting. And I wonder if they're going to introduce something like that with Terastallizing in the DLCs. Such as a level of like Gigantamax was for Dynamax. The real slow crush down Pokemon won't pay. Terastallizing looked bad. Yeah, it's a fun twist, but just it doesn't look great. Yeah, so weird. And they were very picky with who they gave Megas to. And I get it, like, you couldn't give every single Pokemon a Mega, because at that point, there were... Instead of just throwing a number out, let me just look at how many Pokemon we had by that point. By that point, 3, 4, 5... You had 700-odd Pokemon at that point. So I understand you couldn't just go through and give every single Pokemon... a new stage. Like, that would have been, which I mean, of those 700 odd Pokemon, not some of them are base in stage 1, so those wouldn't need Megas. But to go through and give every single thing a Mega like that is too much. I can understand why you didn't do that. But I feel like they should have given... Every starter should have had a Mega. Which, all of Gen 1 had Megas. All of Gen 3 had Megas. Did Gen 2 have Megas? Because I'm trying to... No, there wasn't like a Mega for Alligator or anything. So Gen 1, Gen 3... Gen 4 didn't get Megas. Gen 5 didn't get Megas. So they only gave them to Gen 1 and 3. Those were the only starters. Yeah, they should have given Megas to all the starters. Like, yeah, duh, should have done that. And then given it to the majority of the Generation 6 Pokemon. Yeah, skipping that Gen Star is a bad take, absolutely. Gen 2 only had the... Yeah, had the regional Typhlosion. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Every gimmick has to include Gen 1 in some way, somehow, and it's got to be Charizard. Gen 3, 4, 5 are superior to 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's tough. That's such a tough statement. Because there are so many things that the earlier generations did really well. But man, I love Generation 9 for just the openness of just seeing Pokemon walking around. Same reason I love Gen 8 so much. It's just so fun to me to see Pokemon walking around. Mega Torterra. Oh, it would have been so cool. Well, imagine Mega Infernape. Did not mean to kill Yamper. Poor Yamper had to die. Poor Yamper had to die. Why is Indigo sending messages in Discord but not out here hanging out with me in stream? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Indigo? Oh! Walked right into me. I love that Groudon Ogre and where we get special Megas like the forms in the remakes. Yeah, like that was really fun as well. Game I would have won after 5 probably would have been Legends Arceus. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait for the day that they give us another game like Legends Arceus. Like, I know Generation 9 kind of ticks a lot of those bubbles of just like Pokemon walking around in the wild, and I love that, but I cannot wait until the day comes that I have another like oldie time like Pokemon game like that. It was so good. Although I don't know if you could have done that on the DS at the time, especially having gone back to a Gen 4 style. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it plays so different than a typical Pokemon game. I still stand that Legends Arceus is one of my favorite mainline games. My favorite spin-off game is for sure Conquest. Legends Lugia, which take place in Kanto because of the Pokemon movie 2000. No, it would take place in Kanto because we haven't had a game in Kanto. That's why it would take place in Kanto, because it has to. I don't think I ever caught a second Choodle. I think I only caught the one. And if I did caught a second, I'll just release this one. It's level 5, so I don't want to hit it with a grass move because it will kill. Yeah, I feel like at this point, if they follow their typical trend, the next thing they're going to announce next Pokemon Day are Gen 5 remakes. But it's getting to the point that I don't know. Like, if they remake, like, Gen 5 and 6 makes sense. Remake those games. It's been, like, Gen 5 for sure, because it was out on the DS. Like, it didn't even make it to the 3DS. But, like, once you finish Gen 6, like, Generation 7 is still, while being from years ago, is still pretty recent. And already had its own form of remakes that came out immediately after. The Gen 4 remakes were a disappointment. I love them for what they were, but they were not good. The Shiny Charm being messed up wasn't great. The art style I thought was a lot of fun. There were so many So many places they dropped the ball with the Gen 4 remakes. They didn't really do anything different, which is kind of where I was. Do not quite, but perhaps do still. Oh, you know what? That would be interesting. Like, instead of doing black and white remakes, if they released Pokemon Black and White 3, I think that'd be kind of fun. And they're just like, hey, we're back again. It's now been another 10 years since we were here. But they only do that with Gen 5 for some reason. Hey, also, that was our 805th Pokemon to be added to the Living Dex. I got distracted talking and didn't realize I didn't need to be pressing buttons. That is Yamper. Good old Yamper. What a good boy they are. Alright, what level does Yamper evolve? Bum bum bum. The bolt done. Yamper evolves at level 25. Level 25. And the new love system where they live. Oh my gosh, yeah, while I enjoyed the few times that saved me, why was that added? And it also made so many, like, every time when we're shiny hunting Shaman, it takes so long because it starts off with Mew having to tell me how much it loves me. And I'm like, Mew, I love that you love me, but get your head in the game. But yeah, I think it would be more interesting if they, instead of doing a remake, they just told a new story. I'm trying to see if I can catch a second Yamper before we move on. But I might not be able to find a second one before we move on, and we might just have to move on. Alright, we'll come back to it later. And I'm sure it will also appear later. Yeah, the fact that you had so much early access to mythicals, I'm happy they gave us those mythicals, but I definitely feel like those should have been something you should have been able to get them post-game. Like, I don't know why those were available, like, after the first gym. Crazy. Absolute crazy. Which I feel like a lot of, like, I know a lot of people were upset about the Gen 4 remakes, but I feel like people would have been a lot more upset had we not gotten something like Legends Arceus. So, like, had we not gotten a Generation 4 remake, because it's not like Legends Arceus wasn't a remake of Gen 4, but it was the feeling of Gen 4 with, like, the characters and everything, even though it was in the past. I feel like had we not gotten that, there would have been a lot more upset people being like, this is really what you gave us for Gen 4. I understand why they've done remakes. It's to introduce the old story new players. Absolutely, yeah. Which is why I really enjoyed the Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. Like, I thought that was a great way to introduce a younger audience to your games. And I also really enjoyed Let's Go. I thought Let's Go was a lot of fun to play. It's super easy to catch and all that, but I thought Let's Go, like, I had a blast playing it. So I would enjoy them creating another Let's Go. 1, 2, 3, go there. Alright, Yamper, the two of you are kind of just hanging out until some of these Pokemon evolve. I wanted Let's Go Pichu and Let's Go Meryl so badly. I wanted those games so bad. I really wish BDSP's remakes were more like the ORAS remakes. The ORAS remakes were really good. Hey, we can buy more Pokeballs. Buy 40! Yeah! 4 Premier Balls on the house? You're kidding me! Let's go, that was so nice of you. Sorry, cat. This game is, Generation 8 is already better than every single generation that came before it, because look at how much money they gave me at the start. Look at how many things I've been able to purchase. They're already better. Still, favorite feature of Heart Gold was the permanent Pokemon following you. Oh my gosh, was such a great feature of Heart Gold Soul Silver. Heart Gold Soul Silver were so good. Capitalism. You love it. I caught a really special one, but look how many you caught. You're willing to building a fine team. I already got a team of 6, buddy. I'm so swift. You know what? The reason Hop gave us TM40 Swift is because he knows that today is August 9th, and Taylor is going to be, because that's what the T Swift, M for music. She's releasing 1984 40. You know, it's 1989. Dang it, it doesn't work. He knows that 4 plus the TM405, that's 5 numbers, 5 plus 4 is 9. 1989. He knows that she's doing Taylor's version tonight. Hop just knows. He's big like that. Pokemon Following You in Heart Gold and Soul Silver is really good. Yeah, and then they tried to do it in every game since, where they've tried to given you like a Pokemon following you, they always just follow too far behind. And it just feels weird. Kind of let you know, here's the gift to send you on your way. It's all you need for camping. Oh, I forgot about camping. Do you count Heart Gold Soul Silver as Gen 2 or Gen 4? So it's kind of the same as like ORAS. I count them as Gen 2 remakes during the 4th generation. So like we played ORAS for the living decks in place of Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, because I didn't really have a way to capture those games and move the Pokemon. So we played ORAS in place of them, which was a Generation 6 game, and we had Mega Evolution and everything. So they're Gen 2 remakes in Generation 4. And in Sword and Shield, yeah, because you could only do it in the they limited it to the DLCs, which was very interesting. Very interesting. And then in Gen 9, I liked in Gen 9 how they incorporated some of it to like evolution, like Pommo's evolution, like being like it had to walk so many steps. Like I thought that was really fun. But again, like they didn't stay close enough. This game is good because it's easy. Absolutely, Rokid. Hey, thank you so much for the follow there, Yoshi. Yossi. I saw the YOS and I was like, oh shoot. I'm just gonna guess that this says Yoshi. And I was wrong. I was wrong. Thanks so much for the follow. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Isn't this the wild area? What do we stopped here for? It's the wild area station. Make no mistake. Flock of Wooloo on the tracks. Darn. Brilliant. Loads of wild Pokemon about. You don't get it. This is the best possible place to put together the greatest team. Let's go. Yes. We're going to put together the greatest team. Probably. There is a glitch in Heart Gold Soul Silver where you can levitate the Pokemon inevitably behind you if you pause the game precisely when they hopped on a ledge and you had to like open and close your bag. I love that. I love that. That's a lot of fun. Like we get our bicycle out like soon, don't we? Like maybe as we go into the wild area. That's Motostoke, way off away. I mean, there are countless new Pokemon waiting to be met. Oh, and if it is, it's Sonya. My grand gave me a proper earful on her way. The studio trying to sit on a journey, but what are you doing with your life? That's rough. Never mind that. Nothing to worry yourself, sir. Besides, I'm quite curious about that Pokemon you met in the forest. I've been thinking of looking into it, so the timing works out fine. Maybe even Grant will admit I've got some talent. Yeah, because being an adult has its own challenges, eh? Yeah, being an adult sucks. I said you needn't worry about it. I'm glad to be on the road. Really, it's been ages. It'll be great fun to fish and camp and rough it outside again. Well, I'm off to go stick my hand in as many of those red glowing dens as I can find. I'm going to battle snot out of a bunch of Dynamax Pokemon and fill in another page in the tale of my legend. Sure you will, Hop. Sure you will. What, Sheik? Dynamax Pokemon really are another level, you know. You better Dynamax your partner Pokemon, too, if you want to take on opponents that strong. For sure. You'll find spots here and there in the wild area that, yeah, I know all about that. Thank you. Pokemon Box Link. Oh, shoot. I did forget about this. This is the best thing about Generation 8 and going forward. The fact that you can open up your box without having to go to a PC. Oh my gosh, I did forget about this. The absolute best part of Generation 8 Beyond is that you don't have to go to a Pokemon Center to open your PC. I think they'll walk this many steps to evolve your Pokemon. The amount of steps was way too high unless you actually use that Pokemon. Oh, yeah, it was. Because I think it was like 1,000. Something like that. But yeah, being able to access your box. Absolute great quality of life upgrade. Absolutely fantastic. Ah, shoot. No, we don't. Like, wait, did I catch 3 Choodles? I didn't. Only 2 Choodles. So now comes the part of the game where there's a lot of wild area Pokemon. So we probably won't spend too much time in the wild area, because there are a lot of Pokemon out here we can catch. A lot of them will be new encounters, or at least for form stuff. We're kind of just going to make our way through. Keep an eye out for any new Pokemon. But try not to waste... Or not spend too much time while we're out here. Yes, thank you. Was already doing it. I want to look and try and at least catch something new. But again, I don't want to spend our entire stream in the wild area. Which so far I'm just seeing older Pokemon up here. We'll have to do some Dynamax dens for some of our Pokemon as well. But nothing to worry about yet. Metapod. Metapod. Butterfree. Butterfree. I don't recall in this one, do shiny show in the overworld, or did that not happen yet? No, I believe that only started with Legends Arceus. I'm like 98% certain that there are not overworld shinies. Fairly certain that started with Arceus. I could be completely wrong. Is that a Growlithe? Oh, I love Growlithe. Growlithe's so good. And there's also a Stuffle there. Remember how much time we spent looking for Stuffle? We were playing through Gen 7. Yeah, because it added the sound effect of like, boom, of a Pokemon being there. A lot of those overflows with energy and Jordan Watts. What are those? And then in Scarlet and Violet, they took away the overworld noise, and it's just like, yeah, just pay attention. Yeah, none of these are new Pokemon. These are all just old generation Pokemon, which is, you know, it's fine. I was hoping to catch something new out here, which I know there are other areas of the wild area we just don't have access to yet because we don't have the bike. Alright, that's it for the wild area for now. We'll at least get up and be able to take on our first gym. Bum, bum, bum. I don't remember. Maybe we talked to one of those guys out there, and that's where we get the first, or our bike from. I don't remember. I missed the overworld Shine and Sparkle. I really should have kept it for Scarlet and Violet. I would have even just accepted just the Sparkle. Like, just the overworld Sparkle would have been fun to at least see, especially for some of those that have different colors. I am really excited for us to replay, because after we finish Pokemon Shield, the next thing we're playing is Legends Arceus. I have never replayed Legends Arceus. We only played it the first time. We've gone back and shiny hunted in it, but I have never restarted it. And I'm really excited to play it from the start again. I'm really ecstatic to play it again. Really ecstatic, really excited. And hopefully catch some shinies while we're doing it that I don't already have. Also, like, stop releasing shinies that are just minor differences. Make them giant differences. I just want to talk to the Pokemon Company. I just want to ask. Why? Oh my gosh. Golden Ghost Shinies makes me so upset. For their 1000th Pokemon. And they do it like that. Looks like the Rotom's free. I'm okay, Sonya. I know how to do this. I'm okay. I don't need to play around with my lead card. I appreciate it, you though. You just learned about that the other day. Yeah, it's... Oh my gosh. And when they released it and it was such a low odd chance of even finding one, so upsetting. I'm here for the gym challenge. It was so upsetting. I didn't even go and attempt it. I didn't even attempt searching for one because I was like, it's such low odds, and then the shiny isn't even worth it. One day, I will search for it, probably, and have a better go of it. But that day is not today. Or rather, that day. That event has come and gone. The new event is Mew. If you all didn't know, I posted a YouTube short about it. I'm sure many others as well, about getting your own Mew in Scarlet and Violet and preparing it to take on Mewtwo. Rawr! Hey, Charizard. After you get that Mew? Yeah! Gotta get a free Mew. I ain't even ready to use this. You're trying giving it to your partner to hold. A Miracle Seed? Thanks, Leon! So kind of you. I don't know why I did it in a fun voice. Probably wouldn't call that a fun voice either. Hey, we've gotten all of our items, or all of our pieces of, pieces, that's not the word. We've gotten all of our buttons that we now need, or that we can get out here on the main screen here. So we've gotten everything. Look at us, we've caught them all. We've got them all. That would be so jarring to ride that in real life. Ah, the best NPC in all of Pokemon. I don't want to talk to you, little kid. I want to talk to the best NPC in all of Pokemon. Thank you for the reward of a Pokeball. What an absolute great person. They call me the ball guy. Best NPC in all of Pokemon. No one else even comes close. The opening ceremony. I can't wait, Hop. I do also really enjoy the storyline of Sword and Shield, where like it actually like would skip days here and there, and like there was this giant opening ceremony for the way their gym challenge worked. Like I thought that was really fun. Take a look at this. The place is packed with gym challengers. Every one of them, folks, is another rival. Let's get signed up. Let's do it, Hop. Let's get signed up. Alright, bye. One of my complaints, though, with Gen 8 was Hop. We went 2 generations with not having a very interesting rival. Generation 9 gave us an interesting rival that was actually interested in doing competitive gameplay. But yeah. Hey, we've been registered. Yeah, we did it. My go-to number, or do we do the funny number, or do we do the other funny number? We have so many options. We have so many options of fun numbers to do. We have my go-to number that I use for everything, or we could do the funny number. The Gen 9 rivals were so good and interesting. I'm really excited for the new rivals that they showed off in the Pokemon Presents yesterday. They need someone to like cut their hair though. 31 is a funny number in Turkish. What makes it funny? What makes it What makes it funny? There's a meme. Oh, wait. Oh, gross. Oh, no. Pulling the hand. Oh, no. Oh, no. I Googled it. I Googled it. That is a funny number. That is a good number. We'll go with my number that I that I use for everything. Because our original, my original channel name was Wiz909090, because that was my username in RuneScape, was Wiz909090. I was a very very good imagination. Was very good as a kid. Oh wait, no, I need to go to the other side. Right? No, where do I get my? Where do I get my kit? I wasn't paying attention. Where do I go to get my kit at? Wasn't paying attention and I forgot. We gotta go to the inn for the night. I didn't realize you could put less than 3 numbers. Oh, I think you can just do 1 number. Must be Challenger Wiz, but who's able to be away followed me. I also really like it because since this is based off the UK, where football or soccer, if you're an American and we stupidly changed the name to soccer, it's really fun and based off that. Like all of their uniforms look like soccer kits. They refer to where they play as the pitch. I think it's really fun. I really like that as a fun. It's not a gimmick, but kind of a gimmick. Number, how you doing? Which is why I like. Why didn't we get a soccer ball Pokemon? Hey, it looks like you both got yourselves registered. Sonya, what do you do in our hotel? Research the mysterious Pokemon. Hey, spoiler alert, Sonya. The sword and the shield referenced in that statue are Pokemon. Alright, you good? Cool. I'm just trying to make your research easier on you. Yeah, the hero is a Pokemon. The short version, if you please. if you could. I don't need to know. I know all about the Darkest Day. I know what happened. You'll be alright, Sonya. You'll be fine. We won't keep an eye out, I promise. The best evil team for some reason. That just yell. I don't know why. But they yell a lot. They're big supporters. Yep. All about helping, for sure. You're gonna cheer on... Yep. Make some noise, Team Yell Grunt. Team Yell. What can one say about Team Yell? They exist. They're here. They're loud. They're proud. That's, you know, so many things one can say about Team Yell. So many things. I'm gonna hit you with this branch. Ba-da-da-dum. You did. You are pathetic. Yes, you are. And it's not because of your battling prowess. That's not what makes you pathetic there, buddy. They're kind of silly, just a bunch of ruckus causing fans. I mean, honestly, yeah. Which I think is, which again, going back to like the football thing, like they're just out here, they're just being ruckus crews, which is awful in real life. And it's fair that it's awful in game as well. And I think I missed a lot of this in my first playthrough because I wasn't really big into football/soccer at the time, whereas now I'm very into it. Whereas now, like, I'm, you know, looking to get season tickets. I watch, like, every game, like, so. I'm really much in my, sporty era this year. You did get a bit carried away. Yeah, you did get a bit carried away. What's going on? Sneaking in some Pokemon battles without me? I wouldn't say I'm sneaking them in. Like, we're pretty loud. Nothing about what's happening here is... it would be referred to as sneaky. I thought a second one was coming, but it was just the one sneeze. I'm glad about the recent Pokemon games being more of the style I like gameplay-wise. Yeah, I really, the only things I dislike about the newer games, I guess it's unfair for me to say the only things. One of the biggest things I dislike of the newer games is just how slow the start is. And I get you have to have that because there are people who will have not played the games before. I really wish there was an option, like, as you're turning on the game, to be like, my Pokemon knowledge is high. I don't need you to teach me the basics of Pokemoning. We can skip all that. Or, like, I'm replaying. Like, I wish there was a New Game Plus option of, hey, I've played Pokemon before. We can skip all the teaching. I love all the universes, just not the games until Legends Arceus. Yeah, Legends Arceus, can't think of anything that I disliked about that game. Which now with the open world they've been able to do in Scarlet and Violet and Paldea, I'm really, really hopeful that the next stylized games in the Legends of Arceus type style is a lot more open. But actually, I do know what I dislike about Legends Arceus. When they changed how easy it was to reset areas for shiny hunting. When they put out that update that changed how easy it was to just reload, I did dislike that. Yeah, that's what I disliked. Bunch of my fans, they call themselves Team Yell and follow me around cheering for me. I think they've let it go to their heads a bit. They did let it go for their heads, yeah. Off home with you now. They're just so caught up with wanting to support me and all that they tend to get a bit shirty with other gym challenges. Sorry if they caused you any trouble. You're a gym challenger too. Team Yell was it? Pretty impressive that you already have your city fans all your own. She's like, yeah, it is impressive, thank you. I know it's impressive. You don't gotta tell me. That's me. The league booked a room for me. Some hooligans. They're just hooligan around, being hooligans. That's the word I was looking for earlier when I said ruckus crews, hooligans. The next morning. Morning! The next morning. Morning! That's great. Love that nice 1-2 punch there. Very, very fun. You know, I was just starting to allow me to escort you to the gym stadium. Okay. For sure. Thanks. If I remember right, this first gym is a grass gym, right? Am I making that up? I don't remember. Challenger Wiz must have to wear the uniforms at all times. The blah blah blah. So you know what that means, right? AD changed as well. Thanks for making me a cool uniform. Wow, so sleek, so stylish, so incredible. And that 90 there, it's really the number for you. I wish they would have put your character's name on there, or like you could have picked letters to be above the 90. This gym had that different, depending on the version you had. Oh yeah, it did, didn't it? I think there was only 2 gyms that were different, right? This stadium is fire, but the first gym you take on... Oh, yeah, because this is just the opening ceremony. This isn't our first gym battle. Yeah, because this is the fire gym. But this is just the opening ceremony. We leave and then come back. This is like the 3rd gym, if I remember correctly. I had forgotten about that. Yeah, the fighting or ghost or the ice and the rock. Yeah. Challenging the greatest champion in history. What? Red is here? I didn't know Red was in this game. Fires the yeah, because I remember in our Snom only playthrough that we were doing, we never got past it because I could not beat the fire gym with only a Snom. It was pretty upsetting. It was pretty upsetting. Oh yeah, look at that! Look at the scary ghost. Milo, Milo. Nessa, water. Our second gym will be super easy. Then we got Kabu, the fire type veteran. Oh, everyone loves the fire type veteran. Then we got the silent boy of mystery, Alistar. He's just doing a fun bit. We got the fairy type user, Opal. The ice type master, Melanie. And the tamer of dragons, it's Rayon, the top gym leader. Yeah, the 4 times weak to fire, it was rough. We were unable to ever beat it. Like, we spent multiple streams on it, which is the whole reason, like, why I have this Snom back here. The whole reason Snom exists back there. Which our issue with that was, at the time, it was before they had it was before any ROMs of the game had come out. So I was just playing a copy where I had traded myself a Snom as early as I could, which was, or I'd sent it through like Pokemon Home or something. Whereas now, like if I was to attempt it now, I could just change it where I had a Snom as my starter and would do like a randomized version. But it's too late for that. Standing there on the pitch in the stadium in front of everyone. There's no words for it, but I can barely contain myself. My heart's racing. Larry is the best gym leader. Good old Larry. You made it at last, Top, and you too, Wiz. I don't remember who's Larry. Was Larry just there? Is Larry a Gen 8? I don't remember who Larry is. I don't remember who Larry is. I've been sitting for too long. Oh. Got up my nice kneeling pad. So you are the 2 trainers our champion endorsed himself. Welcome to It's a Delight to Meet You. I'm Rose, of course. Larry is the Gen... Oh, yeah, I remember Larry. Oh, I forgot about Larry. He's kind of forgettable, which is kind of his point. I see you both already possess Dynamax bands. How wonderful. It seems to have been led here by the guiding light of the wishing stars. It's your wonderful company that makes those? I bet you're not suspicious at all in any way, shape, or form, and you're just going to be a good old guy, Rose. Best of luck to you both. I did forget about Larry. Just train your Pokemon. You need to train yourselves too. Let's do it, Wiz. You know the gym challenge is a set order that you gotta visit the gyms in, right? The first is in Turffield. And to get there, we need to head to Route 3. To Route 3, we be headed. Bum. And hopefully catch a few more Pokemon along the way. Maybe. Who knows? Probably catch a couple more. Hey. I don't know if we come across any like Gen 9 fire types by then. Or the Gen 9 fire types. Or what else is grass weak to? Ice? Poison? No. Yes. Flying? Oh shoot, we have our Rookity. Yeah, we should just train up our Rookity on our way. So that way they can help us soar through. See what I did there? Soar through. Yeah, if we come across any fire types, that'd be great, but I don't think there really are any. Like, we could go back and catch a Growlithe, but I want to try and primarily use Generation 9 Pokemon. But I don't really think there's anything Charcoal, but I don't think they're till later. I have a battle, you and me, but why? It's the moment you play along and act pumped up for a battle. If you had asked, yeah, but why, Hop? I've already beat you so many times. I've already beat you twice. Do you really think we should keep doing this? Because I don't think we should, Hop. I think you should go maybe train against some easier challengers like Benjamin back on Route 2. Go fight Benjamin a second time. You beat him once. Damn, poison, yeah. Ba-dum. Grookey is just going to carry us through this game until we get to the fire gym. Which, at this point, the games, Generation 8 onward, the games were a lot more kind with XP gains. Like, you leveled up things so much easier. Fury attack. Do you have a single... You have Peck. Peck is your only fly move at this point. Okay, you don't need Fury attack. We also do have our... we also have our Miracle Seed right now, which was boosting our grass type moves as well. I should have swapped out. I don't know why I didn't, because they do have Peck, which is super effective. I don't really have anything super effective to them. Let's send in... No, let's send in Shoodle. I don't think I'll, I would love to evolve. We'll get, Thievul soon, because that's level 18. And then we'll be able to start slotting in new Pokemon, such as Yamper. Which I still need to go I still need to catch a second Yamper. That's currently the only thing I need to catch a second one of. Everything else I at least have a second of. Also, at some point, I'm going to have to get a Ditto for our starter. We used the same Ditto for my entire 3DS gameplay. But at this point, I left that Ditto in Ultra Moon, since I know I'll go back and I'll do some different... I know I'll do some different breeding in those games at some point with like egg hunts and whatnot. So I'm like, I'm just gonna leave this Ditto here for the sake of, for easiness sake. Once again, I don't know why I didn't swap. I don't know why I stayed in, but I did. I get the defense drop. Can you get Bolton in the wild area? Oh shoot, you might be right. See, that's the thing. I didn't do what I typically do. Yeah, because we were found it. I didn't look ahead at what I need to do. I'll do that between this and next stream, because I might just be able to get Bolton in the wild area. At which case, I wouldn't need to catch a second one. Because normally, like, I have this all marked up at this point with, like, where you can catch stuff, where I need to catch stuff at. But I didn't do that with Generation 8, at least for the kickoff here, because I didn't think to. But I'll definitely do that before next stream. I'll go through and research. Especially because I don't even have my version exclusives, like, marked off yet. I don't even have version exclusives ticked off yet of I can't do this. I can't catch this Pokemon in here. For my version exclusive in this, I'm just going to swap over to my Pokemon Sword save that I already have and beat. And we'll just do it that way. We'll just go swap into that, catch the few Pokemon we need. Thanks, Grookey. Do I outspeed? Really hope I do. I do not outspeed, but I don't think this kills. Like, you have so little health left. Just let me take you out. Yeah, I have master type-ups. Bump. Was that really good training? Not really. It was mediocre at best, top. Mediocre at best. I'll give you one of my league cards. I don't need it. I appreciate it, I guess. I knew those sneezes would come around back around at some point. Alright, bye, Hop. See you later, I guess. Yes, I would like to rest my Pokemon. Bum, 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 bum. And then I gotta figure out, like, a lot of the form stuff as well that we have to figure out. Like all of the different Alcremies. Which is just gonna take so long. It's gonna take so long. I don't even want to do it. Alright, Route 3. I genuinely can't remember. No, you are Gen. I was like, I genuinely can't remember if you're an earlier gen grass type or not. But I also feel that this is a Generation 8 Pokemon. Evolves into Eldegoss, which is why I don't remember. Like, I caught this thing in my original playthrough and then just never used it. I think, actually, I don't even think I caught it. I think I caught it just for Dex completion. I don't know why else I would have caught this. Because grass Pokemon are just incredibly weak. Hey, but that is our 806th Pokemon to be added to the Living Dex. And we'll go ahead and check them off right there. And then we'll also double check over here. What level do they evolve at? They've been added to the Pokédex. Let's go! They evolve at level 20. Oh, they have a really pretty shiny, though. Really fun shiny. So yeah, if we can catch a second one of them, cool. Don't diss my grass. So look, I hate that they're weak. I hate it, okay? Glossiflor spawns in Route 5. Okay, so we actually aren't going to catch a second one of them. We will not catch a second one. Route 5. We'll just slowly figure out what we're doing. We'll just slowly start checking Pokemon off. I wish grass-type Pokemon were not as weak as they were. Is grass the typage with the most amount of weaknesses? Because normal only has 1, grass has 3, water has 2, electric has 1, grass has 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Has 5, I'm sorry. Ice has 4. Fighting has 3. Poison has 2. Ground has 3. Flying has 3. Psychic has 3. Bug has 3. Rock has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Rock also has 5. Ghost has 2, Dragon has 3, Dark has 3, Steel has 1, 2, 3, Fairy has 2. Okay, so Rock and Grass have the most with 5. That's wild. Because, yeah, Bug only has 3. That's wild. It seems like the average for most of them tend to just have 3. I guess the average would be 4 weaknesses if we do, like, an actual average. But the majority of them just have 3. It's super oh, because I'm burned. I was like, what do you mean it's super effective? I barely did anything. Oh, I don't have a burn heal. Awkward. Which the rock type, I don't know that I use anything of. Imagine do grass and rock share any Actually, having a grass rock type would be great, because grass is weak to fire, but rock resists it. So fire would just become neutral. That'd actually be great for him. And say rock has a weakness to water, but grass doesn't, so it becomes neutral. Rock has a weakness to grass, but grass is resistant, so it becomes neutral. They would be purely weak. They would be weak to fighting. They would be normal to ground. And they would be weak to steel. So they only have 2 weaknesses. That's not too bad. Ooh, stream started to die there as I was numbering stuff. Came back. We only dropped 488 frames. It only froze for a hot second. I lost, but I'm still excited. I'm glad you're still excited. I'm glad we didn't take your excitement away. 3 heal balls. What did I step on? Hi, Rookity. Bye, Rookity. Growlithe, can you calm down, bud? Can you calm down? Can you stop chasing me? This Growlithe is just gonna chase me all the way to the next gym. Yeah, I didn't remember how much there is at the start of Generation 8. I really forgot that there was all this at the top of it. They had the opening ceremony and all that, because I was like, oh, maybe I'll get through 2 gyms tonight. We're only going to get through the first gym tonight. Which I also wasted a lot of time, like, catching a lot of them, which is why I was like, I don't want to spend too much time in the wild area. Because I know we'll come into next stream with an actual plan of what I need to actually catch and what I don't need to actually catch. Snarl. Nah, Nickit, you're just kind of here to evolve. I don't really care to utilize you in any actual battling sense, so you don't really need to learn any moves. Lost floor, which we don't need. You we don't need. Sonya! Yeah, we'll be back there a lot. And especially once we get a bicycle and we can actually travel the whole area and like go across the water and everything. We get a lot of different stuff up there. Actually, do we go through a rock area here? Do we get a Carkol here? Yeah, I enjoyed our Chinwag. Ah, thanks for the heal up. Thanks, Sonya. So kind of you. Oh, yeah. Dope, we just get one right here. Roly-coly. Out here giving us a fire type. I'm just going to throw a Pokeball at it. I have a Pokeball and a dream, you know? Is a good dream. That is our 807th Pokemon to be added to the living dex. That's Roly-Coly. Good old Roly-Coly. You'll love them. They do have a really fun name. Oh, wait, what? We had the evolution for Grookey as well. So this is not a new entry into the living dex, but we have to move from Grookey to Thwackey. Thwacky's now who we have in the living dex. Until we can get a Ditto and breed them and actually get ourselves another Grookey. So, you know, it's here. It's happening. It's here and it's happening. Thwackey wants to learn Double Hit. He learned Double Hit, I guess. The Razor Leaf is physical. I guess. What is your? You have a higher physical attack, so that's good. So we'll just keep you physical. I guess we'll keep Razor Leaf and get rid of Branch Poke. Yeah, Roly-Poly is such a fun name. Is there somewhere I can easily catch? Because I would like to add Roly-Poly if I could to help us with this first gym. Even though we do have the advantage of a flying type with us already. Oh no, Roly-Poly just starts as rock. Actually, I don't think they become... Maybe they don't become fire until their second evolution? I forgot they're pure rock. Where are you at? Maybe, I think it's once they evolve. They also have a really good shiny. Yeah, once they evolve, they get the fire typing. And I think we run into it in the Galar Mine, which I think is where we're about to go. I think we're about to go into the Galar Mine. Like, I think we go there before we... Yeah. We're about to go into the Galar Mine, so we'll catch a Roly-Poly in there. Or a Carkol. Dang it, I was trying to avoid you. Oh, you're just a postman. Shoo! I'm fine and right. I thought you were a cop. Thought you were a copper. We don't talk to them. Wacky! With good old Delibird. Or Delibird. Depending on how you pronounce it. A nice catch of Kangaskhan there, number. Present? What'd you get me? Oh, well, nothing. You got me nothing. Got me a whole lot of nothing. I remember when we shiny hunted this Pokemon back in Christmas of 2021. Good shiny that we got. Back when I was doing more shiny hunts on TikTok, I was doing like daily shiny hunts. 10 eggs a day. Kind of just was not very feasible to keep up with. I want to come up with more regular content for both TikTok and YouTube Shorts. But coming up with time for it and then coming up with ideas for it is tough. But I want to do more short form content like that. You know what, we're fine. They're at full health. That is a solid team. Articuno, Moltres, Raikou, Suicune, Venusaur, Golem. Solid team. Also, what did you all think? What do you all think of the new Paradox Raikou? How do you feel? What was its name again? Paradox Raikou. I can't remember its name. Slizipede. Oh, you're gonna destroy me. Gosh, what was its name? Why are none of the names here? Maybe if I add Cerebees at the end of it, I'll just get, yeah. Silly, but in a fun way. They are very silly. No, they haven't been added to this yet. Because it Raging Bolt. Oh, actually, you know what? Because I just want a photo of them. If I just click the images here. Yeah. There it is. Look how silly that thing is. It's very silly. Pokemon, I saw a really funny TikTok this morning where it started with Executor, and it's just like, what if we gave it a long neck? And then it cuts to like Alolan Executor, and then it cuts to them showing Diglett, and they're like, what if we gave it a long neck? And then it cuts to Wiglet, or is that the name of the whatever the name of the thing is. And then it cuts. It just goes through all these, just like, what if we Girafarig? What if we gave it a long neck? And the same with Raikou. What if we gave it a long neck? Cabellion's one is kind of interesting. It's not too different. It is kind of cool though. I like it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. But the Raikou one is kind of silly. But it looks like, because that is now, we have both a Suicune and Virizion, and then in DLC 1 we get Raikou and Cabellion. So I guess in DLC 3 we will get Entei and Terrakion, which is, 6 new legendaries. On top of they already added legendaries that are being added to the DLCs. I stopped playing Scarlet and Violet after like the first month. After the first month, I missed so much. Didn't even do. But wait, woo! I think I've misread. After like the first month, I missed so much. Oh, because like they kept doing events and stuff. Yeah, I haven't done. Like, I was wanting to do a lot of the events, and then I also I got busy. I haven't done any of the events, really, that they've come out with. Like, I would like to do this Mew one, just to, like, do it, but I did the Charizard one. That's the one. I did the Charizard one, and then I missed all of the other starter ones. But now that it has Pokemon Home connectivity, I can just bring whatever starters into the game, so it's kind of more of a non-issue now. But I'm really excited for those DLCs. I'm also really excited for the first DLC because it comes out on a Wednesday, which is an off day, and a typical day I stream. A la today, I'm streaming on a Wednesday, so I'm really excited that it comes out on a Wednesday, and I can stream it when it comes out. Because I do plan to... Hey, come back here! Come back here! Come back here and let me fight you! Aw, it disappeared. I don't think I care about interacting with any of these people. I don't think this thing respawns either. But I know it spawns a pad. Yeah, I don't care to interact with any of these people. I haven't played much since the Charizard 7-star raids, yeah. That was the last big thing that I really did. I feel like they're primarily going to have fighting types. Oh, did not want to check summary. Oh, which I can just press Y. I don't have to click into it. I can just press Y. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'll probably start streaming that day earlier than my typical, like, 7 or 8 o'clock start time. That'll probably aim to be more of a long stream. Because when both DLCs that they released for Sword and Shield, I beat in a single day. I don't know if we'll end up doing that for Scarlet and Violet, though, because I don't know how long they are. How dare you drop my attack stat when that's clearly the stat I'm using? How rude of you, Diglett. I guess I should have assumed ground and not fighting. And I should have led with Choodle, but it is what it is. Wooloo to 13. Drillbur. Yeah, we'll switch into Choodle. Oh, alright, back to the chair. Water gun. Get him, Scoob. The water gun was so much of a better Scooby voice. And it was rough. I really touched Sword and Shield DLC since I bought it, but I do intend to get back to it at some point. It was fun. The second DLC was definitely better than the first. But I didn't dislike the first DLC. I thought it was a lot of fun. The second one I just felt like added. I had a lot more... I mean, actually, they both really had like the same amount of stuff going on. I guess the second one felt like it had more going on because it added the Dynamax adventures, which is why I guess I feel like it added more. Urshifu is top tier. That one I got to figure out how we're going to do. I'm probably going to take my Urshifu from my my original playthrough to take the place of, for the form, But I don't know how I'm going to get Kabufu, so maybe I'm not going to play... Maybe I will have to do a playthrough of Sword, because I don't know how else I'm going to get it. I think I started both stories, did quite a bit of the Dynamax Adventures, and then moved on to a different game. That's fair. Where's our health at? It's just Choodle Blow, which is fine. Apparently it may see a lot of usage in World Championships. The format will allow home Pokemons. Oh, interesting. Are you new? I can't remember. I don't think you're new. I think you're old. I think you're Gen 5, right? Yeah, you're old. I just can't think of this Pokemon's name. Boulder from Gen 5. Yeah. Like, I cannot think of this Pokemon's name to save my life. Bum. Rocky Rolla. There it is. A Wishing Star. Also, we weren't able to catch the Roly-Poly in here. Or the Roly-Poly we passed, the Charcoal. The Carcoal. Makes me more amazing. Yeah, you are pretty amazing. I am not. That is true. Yeah, Rocky Rolla to Boulder. Yeah. You right. Closest. I just could not think of its name. Very interested to see the Pokemons used in competitive. Yeah, because when does that kick off? That's this weekend, isn't it? You are giving my Pokemon a chance to shine. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Well, you didn't give them a great chance to shine, so you're trying to murder them. You're trying to murder them currently. I'm gonna say you aren't giving them a real chance to shine. I think I really don't have anything that's gonna be able to take a lot of these. We're really just gonna be out here doing our best. Come on, fight through it, Thwacky. Okay, well. By fight through it, I did not mean attack yourself. That is not what I meant. Alright, so they have 26 HP left. That's good to know. Ah, immediately snap out of... Let's go. Snap out of Confuel. Let's go, Thwacky. Snap out and snap back. What we love to see. We'll stay in. Be outspeed. Do outspeed. Good. Tickle. Drop special attack? No, it drops attack and defense. Eek. Eek. Should still be enough to finish it, yep. Still enough to finish. Choodle up to level 14. Choodle learns Protect. And Haniana. We will stay in. Oh dear, what have I been doing? Well, whatever. Let's just get this over with. I mean, you can just forfeit. You can just forfeit. We don't have to keep going. It's so different having after our last couple of playthroughs where we had very slow Pokemon. It is very different, like finally having Pokemon that are comparable in speed to the Pokemon we're fighting. It's pretty fun. I'm gonna be real, it's pretty fun. Getting to go first. Which a lot of that was just unluckiness on our part and not like EV training at all. Doing a little bit of heel stalling here. Just get ourselves back up to some decent health. Look, the rest of my Pokemon will not eat a confusion. And we are currently confused, which is the main reason I'm doing this, because if you hurt yourself in confusion like you're about to, it's gonna suck. Hey, you fought through it. Let's go. You weren't able to kill, which is disappointing, but it's okay. They're gonna snap out of confusion right here. Hacker. I'm a bit of a hacker. Critical hit that we didn't need, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Whack it up to level 18. Naked Wood, they're immune to confusion. Yeah, but I don't care about them. I just don't care about them. That was unexpected. I suppose you're more able than I thought. Naturally, I'll be remembering your battle style and strategies now. I didn't really use a lot of strategies, but I appreciate it for sure. You are right, though. I did forget that Naked was immune to it. It wasn't a purposeful choice not to use it. Ooh, almost walked right into you. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Woobat. That's fair. That's fair, Woobat. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, it's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me. I'm sorry, Rookity. I'm sorry, Rookity. You deserve better. You deserve better, Rookity. I did not mean to choose a new Pokemon to fight either. I did just want to run away. But I fat-fingered A instead of B. I also forgot they had run away. I can't just turn my camera. Dodge, 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 dodge. We're dodging. I don't know if I need to go over there, or if it's just a rare spawn out here. I don't know if it's just a rare spawn. Let's see if Cerebi has anything to say. The Galar Mine, rare Pokemon. Oh, it's the special overwording. I guess I just have to catch it, or catch up to it. Yeah, I just have to catch up to it. But I don't know that I can, so maybe the only way to get it is with a bicycle. Because there's no way I cut this thing off. I was about to, and then I pressed in too hard. We might be able to catch up to it. We might be able to. I don't think we can, though. I think I need the bicycle to catch it. Alright, alright. Got it. Ah! Yeah, we run into the stupid thing there, and it cuts it off. I think this one spawns even earlier. Ah! I think I have a better chance of catching up to the first one than I have the second one. I think I have a better chance of catching up to the second or the first one. But it's tough to cut those corners. I think definitely if I had the bicycle, easily catch it with the bicycle. But where can I cut in here? Like if I start here and then I immediately hit this side here. Yeah, that's as far in as I can get. I'm kind of even with it. So once I cut in here, stay on it. I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't think it's doable on foot. I don't think it's doable on foot. Let's see if Google says. Galar Mine, Garcold, without bike. Without bike? How the heck can I catch up to the Carkol in the mines? I figured it out. They spawn after you leave the cave, but it's too fast to use the main entrance. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Can you just leave? Oh, that's so much easier. That's it, because they spawn on leaving. We just backtrack. That's all we got to do is just leave the cave and walk back in. And we just, this first one just runs into us. That's smarter, not harder. You just walk out and walk back in. Unless a cutscene stops us first. We walk into it. What? How did I miss it? How did I miss it? How did I miss it? Smarter, not harder. Smarter, not harder. Smarter, not harder. Just smarter. Stay on the track. Don't walk off the track. Stay on the track. Gosh, idiot. Idiot. Smarter, not harder. Smarter, not harder. Easy. Easy catch. Easy catch here. Not an easy catch here. I lied. When I said it was an easy catch here, I was lying. Sorry about that. Rapid spin. Oh no, its speed is rising. Oh shoot, this thing. Think thick. Choodle. Choodle, you've got this. I believe in you, Choodle. This thing is so fast. Hit it with a water gun. I know it's super effective, but it's 4 levels higher than us. I'm not concerned with it. With us one-shotting it here, because water gun is also super weak. So I'm not really. I was hoping it was going to do a little bit more than that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was hoping it was going to do a little bit more than that. Oh. That's a yikes. So I'm not wanting it to kill any of my Pokemon either, because I want them to get the XP when we catch it. I wanted to get some XP when we catch it. This thing is just boosting its stats right now. That's all it's doing, is just boosting stats. I mean, I guess just speed. Speed is the only thing it's boosting here. Probably could hit it with a double hit, and it's not going to do that much. I also assume it doesn't have a fire move, since it's not just burning me. Oh, well, it does have flame body, so good to know. We'll throw a Pokeball. Easy catch. Easy catch. That right there, that's our 808th Pokemon to be added to the living dex. That right there is Carkol. We did it. And so many levels for all of our friends. I don't think we got any... We won't be getting any evolutions here. I don't believe. But we did at least do that. Actually, what level does... I guess I didn't even write it in here. Do I even have... Oh, Rookity right here. I didn't check off what level. I didn't add what level it comes at. Pluck. Pluck, I feel like, is better than Peck. Yeah, Pluck is so much better than Peck. Get yourself a better flying move. And then I don't even think I need to level this thing up, because we could just get... We'd catch another one of these in Dusty Bowl or Giant's Cap. So we don't even need to go searching for... We don't even need to level up Colossal. Wild area. We just find it in the wild area. Which makes that so much easier. With Rookity, though... Level 18. And then we already have a second Rookity. but I will need to catch a Corvsquire somewhere. Route 3? Oh, it spawns on Route 3? Oh, interesting. Clink also spawns on Route 3, and Slizzipede, but I guess we just passed it. Oh, it's a special overword encounter. I guess it's just flying. Check your summary. Do you even have a fire move? Are you even worth adding to our team? Oh, you do have flame charge. You just weren't using it for some reason. I kind of want it just for easy sake of running through this gym, but I also just really want to keep these Pokemon and let them evolve, so I'm not, actually. You can just go to the box for now. I don't really even care that much, because I don't think it's going to be much of a problem. Or we can just swap it out once we get there. Which, I mean, we can swap whenever, I guess. Double's also in the wild area. See, that's the thing. I think I messed up too early. But I also, like, there are some Pokemon that I just want on our team, but I don't think Wooloo is you know, one of them. Alright, there's 3 of you. There's 3 of you. Right, so, I don't know. Yeah, so I wouldn't have to evolve Wooloo. Which, Wooloo is level 24. Do you know, we could do Carkol instead. And instead of getting you there, we'll put you in box 8 for now as like your extra. We'll get our second Wooloo out in the wild area somewhere. Our Double. I'm pretty sure a lot of it, because I don't care about you, because we haven't swapped into Wooloo once. I just don't care to use them. Yeah, they're also out in the wild area in the Dusty Bowl. Wild area. I just don't care to use them. Oh shoot, I had that pulled up, but I didn't forget to flip that in. So we'll throw them there. Thievul and Squavit, just because we're so close to getting them. Nickit, we're just 3 levels away. Gradient does have to go to 24, but we'll keep them for now, I guess. And then Rookity we'll keep the whole way. So we'll catch the Corvusquire just to put them in their place, but Rookity's just going to stay on our team the whole time, this whole playthrough, so we'll keep them. And then you're sister number 2, right? Now I do want to go back and catch that Corvusquire. Can I already fly? I think we can, right? Yeah, and I can just fly to Route 3. I probably should have went ahead and walked down there just to get it, unlock it as a flying spot. That's kind of on me. It says there's a special one where Corviknight is just here on Route 3, but I don't know where. I don't know where it is. Oh, up here maybe? No? No, which way did I come from? Oh, it's right there. There it is. Nice. Because what level is this thing? This level's 18? Because the one we have is about to evolve anyways. And a level, because we're at this catch will get us to level 17. Tell me you have a berry on you for some reason. You don't. Are you gonna go for Fury Attack again? That does a lot of damage. We're gonna keep our current Rookity that we have, because we have the one in the PC. So then this one that we're about to catch is just also going to go into the PC. Do we trust? Do we trust and throw a Pokeball, or do we trust? We trust. We trust. Shouldn't have trusted. Shouldn't have trusted. Bad trust. Bad trust. Bad trust. Bad trust. Let's get a Joodle. Bum ba dum bum. Dum ba dum bum ba dum. That's right, Joodle. Avoid that attack. Chomp chomp. Okay, Joodle. We weren't supposed to take that much damage. Alright, trust. We trust. Yeah, Corviknight is really good. Like I was saying earlier when I caught... I love all of the regional birds. Alright, Joodle. Joodle, you're supposed to be better than what you are. And what you are is not great right now. Hey, there we go. Our 809th Pokemon to be added to the living dex. That's Corvisquire there. We did it. We got him. We did him. So like I said, this Corvisquire will be heading into the PC because the Rookity we have right here, we're just going to keep them on our team because we've just been using them this whole time. So this was just going to head to the box. We aren't going to use it. But it will be there to hold the place of the evolution there, so that way we can eventually have our own. And then we just need to figure out Corviknight. What level do you evolve at? Just so we can put that info in. Level 38. So we'll keep this one with us. Because this Rookity is just going to be on our team for our playthrough. Because there are certain Pokemon that like I want to keep for the playthrough, and there are certain Pokemon that will get rotated out. Like Naked, of course, like that. I don't plan to use that for the full playthrough. Random stuff like that. Carkol, honestly, maybe does stay. I don't think so, because I don't think I want to deal with catching a second one and all that. I mean, what level do they evolve at? Carkol, how far back do I have to go? You're level 34, so I could catch a second one. But I also just kind of want to move forward here. If I spend too much more time here, we aren't going to be able to do the first gym tonight. Which I already don't think we're going to be able to do the first gym tonight just because of the amount of time. We're getting really close to the 3-hour mark, and I need to be at work early. So we probably won't do the first gym tonight anyways. So we'll take a look at Route 4. We'll get over to Turffield, because there is some stuff to be caught on Route 4. And like I said, by next stream, I will actually put in some effort. Yeah, we can always come back later. That is very true. It's not like we're going to get to level... We're not going to get this one to level 34 anytime soon. So... Oh, so this is great. So we do need to catch... for forms here, the Pumpkaboo and all that. That is form stuff that does need to be caught. I don't know what I walked into here. Oh, Galarian Meowth. Nice. Another Pokemon we need. But again, I don't intend to use Perseeker on it. So some of these are Pokemon we'll eventually come back for as well later. During our cleanup, like we always tend to have at the end of a specific generation. Oh yeah, you're a Steel type, right? I think you are. Yeah, the various Pumpkaboo sizes, which we need for the form decks. Hey, but that right there is our 50th Pokemon for the form/regional decks. That right there is Galarian Meowth, which we will need a second one of to get Perseeker, Berserker, which you evolve Galarian Meowth. Again, like, I need to update all this info here. Like, this isn't useful info of just evolve X Pokemon. Like, obviously evolve X Pokemon. So all that is the type of information I need to go back. Electrike, I think I'd sure Pikachu Yell, because I think there's a Pikachu that spawns in here as well. Yeah, so we can catch our second Yamper in here. Because I don't know, I think I might want to put Boltund on our team. Like, I might want to use them for the playthrough. That's what I haven't decided yet, what I want to use as, like, my Elite Four team. Like, Dreepy, for sure. As soon as we get to Dreepy, they're going on the team. For sure. But I don't know what else. Grookey, we'll keep them on because they're our starter. So we'll have Rillaboom on there. Corvus Knight, so that's 2. Dragapult is 3. Maybe Colossal, which would be 4. I want a water type. I don't think I want it to be Dreadnought. Like, Dreadnought's fun and everything, but I don't know. Also, I realized they give you access to 2 fire types before you get to the grass gym, because Slizipede was also being able to catch back on Route 3, which I missed. Because they are a little bit rarer of a spawn. But I'll have to go back. Like I said, I'll do some research. Wow! Sonya's Yamper. Alright, so we know they're over there. So that is how we will pick up our next Living Deck stream. We'll head off to the west there to see what's going on with Sonya, to get some more plot stuff, because we have to learn more about the hero before we can actually take on the gym. So that'll be next stream. We'll learn about the hero. We'll take on the first gym. And then we will catch a lot more stuff. Can I get Great Balls yet? No. I don't think we get them until after the first gym. But, you know, you can hope, right? I can hope to get early access to stuff like that. But that'll do it for our first Living Deck stream of Generation 8. I think we're making some great progress. And should hopefully be back. Because I think, where is Gym 5? Is it over in Hulberry? Like, do we run through? Because this is the daycare. We run all the way over here. We fight the gym here. And then we go down through Galar Mine. And we come back to Motostoke. And then from there, we go into the wild area. And travel up to Hammerlock. I believe that's the route. I believe that's how it goes. But yeah, YouTube, if you did enjoy this, definitely let us know in the comments down below. And think about coming and join us over on Twitch to see it played live. You can tell me all the things I'm doing wrong and point out when I make silly mistakes, such as stepping off the track. YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I will see you. Wait. Get a nice little twirl in here. I will see you in the next one.